Heavy rain is falling hard just outside Hope.
Holy man, what a day. And then look at the water coming off this mountain. This is bad.
Jamie's on his way to a wreck on Highway 1 in the Fraser Canyon.
We've got this B train in the ditch. It's very heavy, it's loaded with lumber. This is gonna be a tough job.
Oh, it's slippery.
Already on scene is Jamie's younger brother, Jason.
50,000 pounds of wood.
Jamie's called him in to help get the hefty, tilted load of lumber back on the road.
There goes the boss.
No, I'm sure we're gonna have 2 or 3 different guys arguing about which way to go, because brother's there, I'm there. This is a big B train, a lot of weight here. We're gonna need some big muscle to do this.
Jamie's dispatched another record and is top operator from Hope.
We're doing a pretty heavy tug today.
Scott Bird rolls HR 66 to the recovery.
So we'll see if we can't get her pulled out of the ditch.
Jason's 60-ton rotator
That's a nifty one.
and his right-hand man, Chris Mervin, are on standby to tackle the tricky job.
That's a big, heavy load.
Jamie's been given an immense challenge by his client.
The customer doesn't want us to cut the lumber and leave it lying in the ditch. He wants everything brought out together.
Gonna be iffy whether it stays.
I don't think you're gonna save that lumber on there.
Like, it's already enough where you can get a one strap around.
It'd be nice to get 2 on each set of lumbers, right?
Now, 4 heavy rescue heavyweights need to work out a plan.
We need multiple operators. Everybody's vision is different.
What my thoughts were, Jamie,
Or do we do this and put the rotator in on an angle so it's not
I got bigger lift.
sideways?
There's a lot of cooks there, that's for sure.
Because if we swing that trailer out,
Yeah, 50,000 pounds pulling sideways, we got to make that decision, and we don't play pickup sticks.
Be up right in the center of this.
And then
I'll be in the
an
same
old
line.
beat up Jamie Davis truck on the front. Okay.
To lift and pull this thing out properly, this is a perfect job for a rotator.
Jason's rotator is the only one available since Jamie sold his last summer.
the rotator just makes jobs simpler. It's a wicked piece of iron.
If I can get in the center of this lumber, then I can rotate with it as the wheels start coming up, right?
Yeah.
The rotator will have 2 lines rigged to straps wrapped around the lumber and another 2 lines for Jason to pull on the trailer, while Scott winches the tractor.
Pass those up to Gord, both of them.
The load is just about on its side, so to be able to bring that up past the halfway point is going to be a tough job.
I worry about that little hook. They don't like side pulling either too much. Those
I know.
But the limited capacity of the aging 25-ton wrecker could be the wild card.
It'll hold, I think, I hope.
HR 66. It's a timely piece.
Don't get too greedy either, like 15 feet or something like that, right?
When you're running the older equipment, you're always running risk of things breaking on you.
Ready to make a mess?
Gentlemen, confirmed, total shutdown.
Somebody tell me how the canyon's been? Somebody said 5-minute time delay.
The tractor and its load combined make for an 80,000-pound pull.
When you're dealing with big weight, there's big danger. These guys all have to work as a team, and that's the biggest equation here.
Okay, let's go.
Jason controls the boom with the rotator's remote,
A lot of weight there. This thing could break.
while Merv works the deck winches.
Hold on for a sec, Jay.
Stand back, guys. Slow down on this, eh?
You don't want it to shift because then it would be matchsticks. 5,200 of them.
Stand back, guys. Whoa. Hold it.
Slow, man, slow.
Keep going, Drew. Little bit on this. Yeah, keep on the other one.
Easy. Not so hard on this one, eh?
She's coming.
Finally,
We're on the road.
the lumber truck is on the highway.
Perfect. Damage-free recovery.
Trucks are one thing, it's the guys running the trucks that makes all the difference in the world.
I think we got her beat now. Okay.
Everybody worked together really well. That's the art of recovery.
Really sweet job. Yeah, nice. Way to teach my brother and Merv a few tricks here like usual, but
Anybody tell me if highway's open? It's open.
On the north end of the Coquihalla,
What a mess.
Merv and the Reliable crew face a nearly mile-long stretch of wrecked semis. The most jaw-dropping,
holy.
a truck cab that was sheared off its chassis in the crash.
We got so many pieces in so many different areas, it's gonna take quite a while to clean it up.
When the lumber truck lost control, its cab was sliced off. And by some miracle, the driver survived.
With a job this size, you just gotta work through it piece by piece and just get it done as fast as possible.
Merv's Rotator is a welcome sight. But Reliable Towing has brought another of its own heavies into the battle.
Dream team right here.
Operator Mitch Carr rolls in with a 50-ton wrecker.
Anything with wheels and a motor, I'm in. I eat, sleep, and breathe this job. It's so far into my blood now, it's not even funny.
Better be ready, my friend.
Mitch will team up with Merv on the lumber wreck. While James slips away with more bent metal back to Merritt.
My part's done here. Hopefully we'll get home soon.
Jeez. The initial view of this job it's overwhelming. There's trucks everywhere that you can look.
First order of business. Let's get this out of here.
The lumber trailer lost its load in the crash, but is still attached to what's left of the tractor.
Okay, hook that one onto the chain, bud, before you walk out of there.
I got it.
This line will end up pulling the trailer this way, right?
Yeah, of course.
To save time, Mitch will try to winch both units all together.
The quickest way is to just leave them connected and drag them out of the ditch. You drag them out two pieces, you're doing twice as much work.
Look at the axle, holy.
It's very tricky. It's so bent and mangled. Brutal.
It's good.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
They separate the trailer, and Merv lifts it the rest of the way to the road.
Take this trailer, Mitch.
But removing the tractor, nothing more than wheels on a chassis, will require some finesse.
We're gonna use my rotator to lift what's left of the tractor onto another trailer and get it hauled away.
Merv's Rotator needs to lift the unit, swing it around carefully over its back end, and landed squarely onto a flatbed.
We're suspending 18,000 pounds up in the air. It is definitely not a joke. When we're lifting up parts and pieces, they can spin and rotate.
You're just finding her happy spot. You can just hold your rope now, kind of guide it a little bit. Pull the nose a little bit.
We try to get it landed as square as possible. You make sure you pay attention to where guys are, swing radius.
Slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep going. Once you get past the point on that hook, it'll go. Okay, let her go. Nice. Okay, down. Okay, buddy, roll forward a little bit.
This'll work.
You're good, you're good.
Just wheels, chassis, and an engine block. The bottom half of the tractor is hauled away. But the next piece
Let's see what we can do about this then, Mitch.
is the sheared off cab.
Could you imagine sitting there going, what the hell just happened, and watch your truck go into the ditch?
The driver survived the dramatic crash.
And to know that a guy can walk away from that almost barely hurt is pretty unbelievable.
But to recover the 6,000-pound cab, Merv and Mitch will have to get creative.
Wonder if we could just chuck an endless loop through the windows.
I was just thinking that.
Through that window and out the back
And then
door.
out the back door.
And then up into one point, and then I'll just reach over and drag it out of here.
We're gonna use an endless loop, run it through the passenger side door and out the driver's side of the sleeper.
With a thick strap around the cab, Merv will need the maximum reach of his 35-foot boom.
I'm reaching over across a whole entire lane and into the ditch.
Put that between the two blues, and then back to the hook. Should give you enough that way.
We're definitely looking to lift it out in one piece. I don't want it to split in half and leave a bunch of debris all over the road or the ditch.
So watch yourselves.
Yep.
Hold that cab so that stack don't smash them.
I'll just turn it that way.
Watch your hands, boys.
Ready.
The last piece of the lumber wreck
Going over.
is ready to roll.
Straight to the body shop for that one.
One lane open. Finally, eh? Finally. Yeah.
Howie's on the way to his first job, heading 40 miles up Highway 3 to rescue a stranded B train.
It's my first big truck call back after 2 years at hot towing, so, you know, it's pretty imperative to me that I get it done right.
Yeah, no one up here.
Damn near a foot of snow.
Driving into a fairly substantial storm. There's not a line to be seen on the road other than the tracks from two vehicles passing in the dark. It's accumulating. It's what I like to call greasy.
The worst conditions on a road full of sharp curves.
I used to get driving complaints coming through here all the time because they're 50-kilometer-an-hour corners, and we're all doing 75, 80K an hour through here like it's a race car.
Yeah, wonderful.
Next thought I had was,
Fuel leaks, oil leaks, how's the motor? Is it gonna drive home? Self-preservation mode.
Yeah, there's damage. There's always damage.
Howie lost control on a sharp corner. His rear end slid around, and the truck slammed backwards into the ditch.
No service. 5-0? Is anybody on here? Crap.
It's the first big storm of the season. With only 2 big wreckers left in BC, Jamie is down half his fleet.
Now,
Typical Howie fashion. It all up as soon as you show up.
3:30 in the morning, been gone an hour.
I can't make any excuses for it. I screwed up.
We're waiting for somebody to show up so I can get a phone call to the office.
We're here till help arrives, and I knew the only help that could come and get me was Jamie.
Do you feel like making a phone call for me when you get down into town?
Sure. I got a call from our dispatcher telling me about Howie being in the ditch up here.
Just waiting to see what he's gonna say. If I'd have shown up in his seat, I'd have knocked me out.
Yeah, we found the tow truck. I'll turn around, we'll get you out of here.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hoping it comes out like as easy as it went in.
Jamie has to avoid causing more damage to the old 750.
Will that clear?
He uses the Rotator's lifting power to raise the truck straight up without dragging the undercarriage over the rocks.
Are you clear?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing around now, okay? He's on the ground, eh?
This is the worst time of the year to have a crash. That's bad there, that's hard to fix. Whole fuel tank too, eh?
Didn't blow a hole in it, but it got a good-sized dent. It was sideways on me before I even got to the corner.
This truck might even be a write-off.
It's kind of depressing. That's the only other big wrecker we have besides this here, because I've sent everything else out to Alberta.
Just gonna limp her home now and then go from there.
As Howie limps home, it's up to Jamie to finish his job.
Okay, then we'll get him out of there as quick as we can.
A job that's now costing him money.
What a way to start your first day.
The truck jackknifed and crashed through the guardrail. All that's holding it from a 600-foot free fall is a single tree.
Uh-oh.
And that's not the only problem.
The trailer and the tractor may not be connected together. If we started pulling on the tractor and the trailer wasn't hooked up, we'd be in a mess of trouble. Then the trailer would go like this. So is this fifth wheel still hooked up? Yeah, it's on then.
Wheel's on.
Yeah, okay.
But there's no frame here. That frame looks broke right there. He's buckled in half.
Unbelievable.
The trailer is still connected, but the fifth wheel plate holding it is cracked in half.
Might be a cutter.
Adam hooks up a line to secure the trailer just in case the tree gives way. Jamie is worried about the semi separating.
And then just 2 low lines to it.
We have to be fairly delicate about what we're doing.
And then it doesn't go down anywhere, right? So you've got it.
We have to make sure that we're not going to put too much pressure on it.
And then I'll come back right up to this thing that way.
The highway has been closed for going on 2 hours now.
So you know what? It doesn't look like it's going to open anytime soon. No, you can't go anywhere. You're pretty much stuck.
Whatever they're going to do, they need to do it fast.
You know, we could have some troubles with this truck frame. It's a bit pretty flipsy-flopsy, so Adam will hold on to the back end of the trailer no matter what.
We decided not to do anything much more with the trailer for fear of damaging it.
His plan is to use the Rotator to ease the cab out and hope the trailer comes with it.
Okay, guys, you want to probably stand back a bit. Better let you pull it. Pull back a bit, yeah. Hey, hold on to it. Hey, stop for a minute. That thing hammered.
The cab's rear axle is broken and dragging.
You know, the axle is actually rolling underneath it and creates more resistance.
Hold it. Tell me, hold it.
They get it out, only to discover that the cab is even more damaged than they'd thought.
Wow, spare parts. I think she's like a single axle now, eh, Bob?
Yeah, you took her right out.
Yeah.
That landing gear okay? Wow.
But the trailer's vital signs are good.
Landing gear works. How do we luck out that way? So the trailer's pretty good then, really.
You didn't rip it off.
I know.
The intact landing gear means another cab can hook up and get Christmas back on track. But first, they need to disconnect it from the fractured fifth wheel.
I'm trying to pull the kingpin here, but the frame rails are bent right together. Like, holy
Jaws lock around a kingpin, linking the trailer to the cab. When the lever is pulled, it should release the jaws.
So when the jaws went around the trailer kingpin, they either bent or twisted somehow when the truck went down.
Totally clear. Murphy.
Adam tries using a chain to pull the release lever.
What do we do? What do we do? Ready? What about lowering the trailer down a bit on it?
Adam lowers the landing gear, hoping to shift the weight off the lever.
Hold it.
Nope. Nothing. Until we get that fifth wheel unhooked from this tractor, we can't do anything. We're dead in the water.
Well, it's a waste of everybody's time. Keeps the highway closed. Gets Bob mad at me. We're jerking around here.
We're looking like idiots at the side of the highway trying to get this stupid fifth wheel out. Adam's getting frustrated, I'm frustrated.
Did it move?
I don't think so. What the?
We don't have time to monkey around. It's starting to piss us off.
Anything?
Nothing.
An hour becomes an hour and a half.
This is like trying to unhook the fifth wheel from hell.
Like we're cocked to this. What if we were to pull this thing straight so everything's, the whole unit straight?
Could do.
When all else fails, Jamie turns to the biggest tool he's got, the rotator. He lifts the front of the cab, shifting pressure off the plate, while Adam uses a ratchet to pull the lever.
Right there. Go back with it. Oh, right, oh. Moving now, is it?
Yeah, it's going.
There we are. Got her there.
Got her?
You betcha. Brute force. Man is stronger than machine.
After a nearly 3-hour shutdown, the Trans-Canada Highway is finally open. And for a change, Jamie is having a good day.
Equipment's paying off, and the fact that we're in tune with each other is paying off.
There's 2 guys, 2 trucks. You got the old hardcore boys. They're getting her done.
Watch full episodes on the Weather Channel and the Weather Channel TV app.